It is a beautiful day here at Scalp Logic, and we are so excited. We have Ben here with us and George working on him. How you doing, Ben?
Pretty good.
Thank you so much for being cool with going live and being able to show off what we're doing for you. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, and then I wanted to ask you some questions.
Awesome.
Oh, there we go. So this is Ben's second session, and we're going to talk a little bit about that and what Ben was really wanting to make sure we were able to achieve and if we've done it. So, talk to me a little bit about the process. Sorry, guys, little technical difficulties right there.
Um, well, I wanted something really natural because I still have hair,
Mm-hmm.
and so I was really nervous about getting this done. But you convinced me. Um,
Hey, I didn't pull your arm or anything. No, I'm just
she
kidding.
forced me,
I
guys.
forced him. No.
No, but I just with every other place they didn't seem to understand that I wanted something as natural as could be, just because I don't plan on shaving my head, or even if that wasn't the case, I wanted something natural.
Of course.
And you guys made me feel really comfortable about that, and assured me that that's what you could do, every step of the way, even with all my nervousness and breaks, and like you did exactly what I wanted. And I went home, and I could not believe the results. Even after it faded, like it was insane because a lot on top. For me personally, it didn't fade that much.
No, you were. It
Yeah,
was
like it was
beautiful. It
good.
stuck nicely, and so he's had one session with me, and those impressions. I can't wait to be able to zoom in so you guys can see them.
Yeah, and so like I've never been happier. It's like
Aww,
life changing.
that is awesome. And so, like from the consultation, from everything. I mean, what you got your. I know that that was something that you were really concerned about, like just making sure that it was extremely natural and that all your questions were really answered. And as well as just like being there like after hours and making sure like we're able to help you there as well, because I mean think about it, you're getting something like this done, you're gonna have questions. It's not gonna just
Yeah,
be you come in by till the next time we see you.
yeah. It's like I was talking to Joe about that too. It was very personal, but like if you're suffering from hair loss, you know how personal it is and
Yeah.
how emotional it is, as much as you don't want to admit that.
Yes.
So to have somebody be that honest and I, I guess caring, and not to mention the work that you guys did was actually really good in comparison to a lot of the other places that I saw. You know, it was a really easy decision. Like the consult, like the phone consult, like we were on the phone for what, 30-40 minutes,
Yeah.
answered a lot of my questions, and I felt comfortable enough to book an in-person consult, and that answered even more. And at the end of it, I no doubt in my mind, like I gave a deposit and made an appointment.
Aw.
So I mean, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have done this.
If it wouldn't for the like the extra time you mean, or
Yeah, or that it's a mix of that and finding a place that really understands that it's gonna be on you forever.
yes. Yes, yes, yes,
and
yes.
there's no going back.
Mm-hmm.
So, and businesses don't talk about that at all. They don't talk about that, and the fact that you guys did showed me that it was like, okay, like, you guys care, and that you want to make sure that I'm getting what I want, not what you think is best.
Of course.
So yeah, it was a lot of everything, but it was a lot of the the personal side of it.
Well, that's awesome to
Yeah.
hear. And then our first session was super fun. So
Oh
you
yeah.
were a bit nervous.
I was shaking. I was literally shaking. I almost threw up. Like, it's gonna be on your head forever. And again, if you're dealing with losing your hair, lost your hair, you understand how hopeless you feel.
Yeah.
So I was scared, and especially because I'm a lot younger. I'm 23, and people would mistake me for being in my 30s because of it.
Yeah.
And that was that was hard.
Yeah. And it's so common. I mean, there's no, like we just posted on Instagram, like hair loss, it doesn't discriminate. There's no
Oh
age
yeah,
bracket where it's like, okay, well, after you turn 30, you might end up having a little bit of hair loss. It's nothing like that. It varies from person to person.
yeah. I never thought it was gonna be me, but you know, like, I'm just glad I found a place that I feel comfortable with.
Aw.
And like literally every day, like my first session was last week
Mm-hmm.
on
It's last
uh,
Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or Thursday?
it was Thursday.
Okay.
Every day since then, every time I look in the mirror, I'm happy. And that's crazy because I've been thinning out for like the last year and a half. It's just gotten harder and harder and harder to like look at myself, after I take a shower, anytime my hair gets wet, it's just like, wow,
Yeah.
like that sucks. And now it's just like, all right, like this looks so good.
Oh, well, thank you so much for sharing. We are so grateful that, you chose us and that we're able to really help you and be there for this entire process for you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I'm grateful for you guys. Like you guys are like such cool people, and like even watching your videos, like it doesn't compare to actually meeting you guys in person. Like it
Oh.
really doesn't. Like like
Okay,
you
you're
guys
gonna
are
start making me cry back over here
so
with like holding the camera.
friendly. Like no, really. And I don't know about any other guys, but personally, that's kind of what I needed. I needed somebody to say, "Hey, we get it."
Yeah.
And I'm young. I do not know anybody that is balding or thinning or any other guy that's not older or like family. So,
Gotcha.
like it was really emotional to hear
Yes.
like, hey, you're not alone. We get this.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really cool.
Well, I'm gonna come on in so that they can see those beautiful impressions, because that's what they want to see. And give me 1 second. Sorry, guys, for the technical difficulties. George, I'm gonna come right back here really quick and get in here. Whoop, and bump everything. But I'm gonna actually. Can you stop for 1 moment? I'm gonna have you turn your head a little bit to
That way.
the other way, the left, and I'm gonna see if they can see these impressions. I hope it translates. Yes, you can. I wish a lot of the times what we see here and what they see at home is so different. Look at those
Yeah.
impressions. They're so tiny.
Yeah, no. Honestly, if you're watching this
Look
and
at
you
those.
think by any chance that they might be big because it's close up, or it's really not, and it
We
is
stopped how many times last time?
so many times. It is not noticeable whatsoever, and it really does look completely natural.
Oh, thank you. Peekaboo. Hey, you, A-OK. The video clarity, perfect. I'm so glad. So this is, look at those impressions, guys. I'm really proud of those, as you could tell. We stopped quite a bit, but we got them exactly where we needed.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
I only wish
those.
I would have told you to just go darker.
Yep.
That's
Well,
it. I mean, you
we're
told
gonna
me
pull that
too.
in this session. I did, but
Yeah,
I
you
wanted
told
you to
me.
feel as comfortable as possible, and that was our objective, is just to make sure that you felt comfortable, and that once you were, and I really think after the first session, once you're able to see how undetectable these impressions are, then it's like, okay, it's not so scary, it's not a taboo anymore. You know, like, okay, I'm gonna be fine. This is gonna
Yeah.
be okay.
No, definitely. It was like probably like one of the happiest weeks of my life.
Heck yes.
Like just being able to like look at it and say like, wow, like I'm actually gonna be able to go in public without having anxiety about my hair or wearing a hat.
Well, I know you have an event coming up next week for your family.
Yes.
And this is going to be completely undetectable for when you go. So I'm so excited for
Yeah.
you. And I can't wait to hear your stories when you come back and how
Yeah.
people couldn't tell. I'm really
Yeah.
excited.
It's gonna be great. I'm really excited. I don't think anybody's gonna notice, but I mean, if they do, I don't think they're ever gonna guess that it was this. So I'm super excited.
Well, I'm going to post some of the pictures on Insta stories for you guys to check out the progress, and understanding that it is a buildup, and everybody's different. Like, we have some guys that come in and they're like, I want it, I definitely want it. I want it natural, but I want it noticeable after the first session. And obviously it's customized per the person's skin and everything they have going on. But in this particular case, your fears, your concerns were making sure that it's really, really light and that you could just get adjusted to it. And we were
Yeah.
able to do that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just didn't want to like come home one day and my hairline is completely different. I like my hairline. I want to keep it. So the fact that you guys were able to not only say yes, that's possible, but not try to
Awesome.
convince me to do anything else. That and every other place tried to convince me to lower my hairline or do anything else, or because it's obviously receding, but it's not what I wanted.
Yeah, I have comments coming in. Balding sure gets you depressed. I have Nathan, who was just here live, and he said that looking great, guys, at work today after having my second session. Monday, nobody can tell a thing. Heck yes.
Awesome.
That's what we
So
want to
cool.
hear. And then A-OK was telling us about the clarity. So we got to make sure to get that finally figured out, why there are sometimes issues with the video clarity. It's the battle between the scalp lighting and the camera sensor. Camera towards scalp lighting tends to wash things out. Completely agree. That's why we're going to post some pictures on Insta stories so that you guys could see more or less what it is that we're seeing. But just going live for you guys to see firsthand, I think the transparency, that's what we always aim for. So if you guys have any questions, give us a call, and thank you so much for sharing. And George and I are going to finish this up, and we are excited to show you guys the results. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.